Welcome back to the Quiksilver Pro here on the Gold Coast of Australia, the season opener for the World Surf League Championship Tour. This heat features the defending champ, Matt Wilkinson. Went on to win this contest, backed it up with a win at Bells Beach for the best start in his career.
Struggling to re-qualify now. He's kind of in that, he was in that world title race, wasn't he?
That's right. Well, during the break, Jeremy Flores got started.
Yeah, Jeremy Flores surfed incredibly well. Had a crazy heat this morning with Ace Buchan. Super close, one of the most exciting heats we've seen all day. And have a look at this. He's just bringing that form that he had against Ace Buchan up against another goofy footer, Matty Wilco. And look at Jeremy go. He is just surfing incredibly well. He's got a little bit of confidence. He's feeling it. Luck is on his side in a sense of those close heats are slowly starting to go his way. So Jeremy Flores starting to feel it, Joe.
Also during the break, the defending champ started winding up the backhand that made him a lot of money last year.
Yeah, tons of money. Matty Wilco, and look, he's just coming out firing. He knows he's got Jeremy Flores, who is on a bit of a tear. Look at this little bonus section for Matty Wilco. Beautiful tag right there, and again. So Matty Wilco looking loose, looking sharp, and he wants to defend his title here at Snapper Rocks in the Quiksilver Pro. Matty Wilco all the way through the inside. What a way to start for the goofy footer.
To go all the way to a quarterfinal result. This one continues with Flores setting up a healthy looking forehand carve, and now he's going to set his rail again. Just a short ride, didn't want to commit to the inside corner, figure out how to beat the seasoned vets, but Jeremy accomplished Rookie of the Year. Now into live action, big tail whip from Wilco, good for one move and he's out. Wow,
that was loose.
Yeah.
That was super loose. I mean, the bottom turn into that little backside snap was very impressive. Jeremy Flores a 6.77, Joe, so tight heat at the moment. Just small scores required to flip this heat around.
Now they're all watching Wilco set up the backhand again. Aggressive whip. Quick mid-face bottom turn and wraps it. Doing well through the flats with some really aggressive maneuvers and jams it again now that the lip's showing up. Drills it again off the top. One of the quickest in transition, especially on the backhand attack. Wilco will now get the lead off Flores.
That's what it's all about, just putting the pressure on your opponent. Matty Wilco, beautiful opening turn right there, nice deep bottom turn. Setting it up, waiting for this wave to come through that inside section, and here it starts to stand up right now. And he reacts perfectly to it. Watch this turn right here. Boom, straight up through the lip from Matty Wilco. The crowd love it. Bit of a fan favorite out of these two at the moment. Obviously defending champion, so last year would have gained a lot of support through his victory.
The boys are having a look on the outside, boys.
Now gliding in, Jeremy Flores, huge top turn wrap, right on the money. Coming out of that one with some speed for the classic roundhouse cutback. Now just a pace kind of turn, just to fill in the downtime. Keeps that rail wet one more time as he waits for the lip to show up. Stick into the pocket, now off the bottom, driving through another big forehand hook. Flores jams it off the roof, but he's going to lose it on the inside corner. And we'll see if he's done enough for the lead.
I think the wind has died down a lot, which usually happens as the wind or the rain starts to come. Out the back, Wilco off the bottom, cracks through the top again. Looking so deadly on the backhand. Let me tell you, he doesn't mind the weather at all. Look at this guy just setting it up for the inside. All weather loves Wilco. I mean, this kid is on fire. Bang, up into the lip again. Trying to set up the inside. Another little sweep. Back up into the lip. Transition, as you say, just banging away on the inside corner. He's not done yet. Wilco wants more. There it is. Out the back, J-Flow. What do you guys think?
Solid wave, Strider. Yeah, Jeremy Flores heading your direction. He's about to try to get you soaking wet with some fans of spray. Flores still weaving, waiting for the little runner on the inside corner. Big hook for Flores. He's going to have to get out of there. So Wilco leading the charge. Went for broke on the finish. Didn't go his way. Flores a shorter ride. Down to 5:45 to go here, Potts.
Yeah, I think after that last wave, I think Matty Wilco is going to improve his situation. A 6.7 is his second high scoring wave at the moment. That was just rapid fire from Matty Wilco. So unfortunately, I think Jeremy's going to need a pretty healthy score coming into the last 5 minutes.
Interesting situation unfolding. Jeremy Flores trying to get a quick start on the rankings. We talked about his challenge last few years of getting consistent results, where he's had to go to the QS, where he's always been reliable because he has so many weapons, and he's been surfing under pressure through the Triple Crown to save his spot on tour. Let's see what Wilco did now.
Yeah, straight into, I mean, a series of beautiful turns on his backhand. Yeah, this is one of those little gems, you know, sort of starts off really well, a couple of big turns, and now it's just waiting for that inside section to start growing through that inside. Beautiful turns right there, just keeping the board moving, which is really important on your backhand. Now starts to hit that inside section, stands up, and allows Matty Wilco that little lip to bang right there, all the way through the inside, just maneuver after maneuver. This is going to be a solid score for Matty Wilco, as I said, and Jeremy's going to need something special. Had he made that, we're looking at way up into the excellent range.
All fighting for spots into round four. Round four on the top 34 is that non-elimination format. We see Flores now from the sky, now pulling in to the barrel. He still has some room, nice and deep. He comes flying out. Sets up the bonus tube section. Flores stalling at back arm, keeping him nice and deep in the pocket. And he's hoping to get the completion.
Wow. That's your dream wave right there, isn't it, Joe?
Now it's starting to get painful thoughts all together. These waves look so fun. Flores just enjoyed the ride.
So in tune with that little section that it was almost like he was controlling that wave.
Wow, what a special feeling for the world's best. One more angle on this one, Potts.
Yeah, well, look at that. That was a deep barrel right there from Jeremy Flores. Sides off the bottom. He hasn't had enough. He loves getting tubed right. Tubed is Jeremy Flores. Another little cover up right there, and he comes out. So Jeremy Flores looking for a pretty healthy score, as I thought. A 7.93 for Matty Wilco. So now looking for an 8.33
for the panel. Judges decide to call up for the replay. This was the 7.93 from Matt Wilkinson. They'll make a comparison to this wave before they put in that final score.
So this is going to be difficult because, you know, you're looking at two completely different approaches. You're looking at a goofy footer that's basically going to turns and backing up, you know, just backhand snap after backhand snap. And then you've got a completely different approach in Jeremy Flores, where he's looking for the tube ride. He's, you know, spending time behind the curtain, trying to get as deep as possible. So it's pretty hard to sort of, I don't know, compare those two waves.
As we see the score come in and the reaction from Flores, a 7.83 for the barrel. Not enough, needing another 7.28 to take the lead off Wilco. And now we're down to 10 seconds on the clock. Yeah. Every heat for Jeremy Flores has been a tight decision. Coming down to the wire, another similar situation. This time not going his way as he's knocked out in round 3. And Wilco still looking to defend his title at the Quiksilver Pro.
Yeah, well, you know, Wilco looks comfortable out here, that's for sure. He obviously has got some sort of relationship going on with Snapper Rocks. He's just picked up where he left off last year. Obviously that heat with Felipe Toledo kind of dodged a bullet. Toledo hurt himself. Matty Wilco took full advantage of that situation, went on to win it.